Hey guys, it's me, Kylie again. You guys are probably getting sick of my face, but no, one thing I wanted to jump in it and talk about really quick during this time was that hopefully you guys are starting to get a sense of our team, get a sense of what we're all about, and a sense that we are just truly in here to help others, to build relationships, and to move our lives forward. So you might be watching some of these videos and you might be thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is too good to be true." And there's no way that is ever for me, or I could ever do that. I could ever be like that. Because that went through my head too before I started. It was one of the reasons I kept telling my coach no, because I was looking at my coach and I was like, I can't be like you. My coach is a stay-at-home mom. I'm a mom of one. But I work all the time. I mean, I'm a full-time teacher. I coach cross country. I coach softball. Like, I would never have the time to do what you do. And so I was skeptical at first. I did not believe that it would be worthwhile. I did not believe that I would have the time, the energy. I did not think that I would make an income from it. I was skeptical about all of it. And so some of you might be sitting there at that point too. You might be watching these videos, you might be reading about income, doing some research. And maybe you're skeptical too. Maybe you are like, oh, I don't have the time. And that was one thing I wanted to talk to you about, is that that's the beauty of this business, is that if you want to put 4 hours a day in, you can. If you want to put an hour in, you can. The amount of time you put in obviously is going to reflect how successful you are and how much you grow and continue to move forward. But that's the amazing thing, is that you can put as much time or as much energy in as you want to. And so you're going to hear other stories from other people who fit it into their busy schedules and their busy lives. But do not think that you have to put in 8 to 10 hours a day to do this. You definitely do not. Because that's how I felt at first. And that's something that I've learned very quickly, is that is not the case at all. So just for example, a rundown of my day. I'm up by 5. I get my workout in. I usually listen to a recording or listen to some personal development while I'm getting ready for work. Get lunch packed, get my daughter up, get her dressed, get her fed breakfast. We usually try to eat breakfast together, and then get her out the door, and then I'm on the road by 7:40 to get to work. Then I work from 8 until noon. At noon, I usually take my lunch and my prep to work on some things if I need to, like make this recording. Right now I'm making this during my lunch. And I, again, will just listen to some recordings, whatever it might be. Then I go back to work until 4. I go home, and from 4 to 7 is my family time. That's the time I spend with my husband, with my daughter. I try to leave my phone on the counter, and I don't worry about it until 7 o'clock. Then Kinsley goes to bed, and from 7 to 10, I work my business. So really, I work 4 hours a day, maybe. And I don't even feel like it's work. To this point now, I feel like it's the fun stuff. It is, yes, it's work, but I don't think of it as work. I think of it as growing my business and growing my opportunities and going from there. And, I don't want to start throwing income numbers around, but the sky's the limit. At first I didn't really think it was possible, but I wrote down my goals and I wrote down my dreams, and the sky is the limit. And it's reflected on how hard that you work. So don't feel like whatever you're skeptical about, I want you to share it below. I want you to bring it up so that way we can talk about it and we can kind of go over how you're feeling and just kind of help you overcome that fear. Because I would hate for somebody to want to coach and not coach because they're worried they don't have enough time, or they're worried that this isn't a real thing, or those kind of things. So whatever skepticisms you are going through, I want you to post them below, and even if it's later tonight at 8 o'clock and you realize you thought of one, post it below. Let's talk about it. Let's work through this. And I would hate for you to miss this opportunity because of something that we didn't cover or that you were worried about. So be sure to comment below if you have any questions or anything like that. So hope you guys are enjoying it so far. The energy is awesome, and I love all the participation. So all right, talk soon. Bye.